A little bit since I played last. And I've restarted my game. I've redone most things. I've left Troskowitz. I've gone to the blacksmith. I have started this quest. I've started this quest with what was I broke the thing?
Pebbles! My girl!
I broke
I
it.
thought they killed you down by that pond.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Whoa.
Oh. Let's see.
Whoa. Quick! Wait! Wait! Wait!
Well, I don't want to tell the worst. It's too tough. And I forgot. Hold on.
Whoa there. Don't worry. We'll stay by the shore.
Where's the barn?
Pebbles! My girl! I thought they killed you down by that pond.
Is the barn? No. Not the barn. Fine. No. It's fine. Where's the... Mm-hmm. Where's the barn?
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Where is the barn? Google it, 'cause I have no idea.
Greetings to you.
Is that a barn? The barn? No. Is this the barn? It's not the barn. Hmm. Just even quit. It's out of the thing. Get back on the game.
Bloody hell. Look out!
Ave Maria.
Hmm. Okay, 7 grid again. Oh my god. Hmm.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right, stay.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way. Conclusion, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine. Yes, I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, and I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. The failure, Christ, father, he'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble, even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, He's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, as soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
Well, with all due respect, sir, I wouldn't want to offend your relatives.
Don't worry, they're my wife's relatives. I see what you're getting at. So how did this little brawl of yours end up?
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself. Nothing to say. I'll take that for a yes, then. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Stop.
So, we're here. Now, tell the youngster here what's what.
One second, goes right. Come on, Jack. Let's go. Okay. I'm back with lunch, so I'm probably gonna eat lunch before it. I'm gonna eat lunch over this fight, I guess.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Samir. Hold on a mo. I'll give you...
What weapon will you get?
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. You can have my cudgel. It might be just...
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks.
So...
What do you
Ooh, I
say,
lost.
son?
Oh.
I'm no spring chicken,
Isn't
but
that
I'm
right?
as spry as ever.
That's true.
Not
And you
really.
handled this too, sir. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
Okay, so I don't lose any. Wait, oh my god. How did I... So... Save and go real quick. Really care about winning that duel, never care. Don't really care.
Whoa!
Ah, I needed that. Every now and again. Don't worry about losing, lad. You've got some talent, I can tell. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sami. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallis, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing. So, we're in Troskowitz.
Well, that makes sense. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess and I'm really not in the mood.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat.
And Henry, not a word about me.
As you wish, sir.
Went the wrong way, didn't I? Just go.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it? God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad.
Where is it? Always afraid. Did I go the right way? Hope so. Hope I went the right way around. Fearless. Hmm.
Here?
In here? I think so.
Careful!
I can't find him. Where is he? Can't find him.
I should go back. Otherwise Lord Semine and the captain will leave me behind.
Can't find him. Let me reload this.
Whoa!
I needed that.
Outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sabine. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein. It's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not...
Oh, he's in here. Oh, okay.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
What an ugly old nag.
So, we're in Troskowitz.
So that makes sense. A bale of seed. And I'm really...
I understand. All right, Henry.
And Henry,
As you wish.
Let me go find them.
Master Bailiff.
Ask away. Wait now. Aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah. I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did. A few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now. On account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of...
Of course I do. Lord Semin, who's invited, what they'll...
I understand. But isn't...
That's not it. I'll tell you, only I've got coin. While he...
You ought to calm down.
You're right, of
I understand.
Do you know anything about...
only what I've told you.
Why is that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths. That pair have...
That'll be all.
What would you like?
What do you have for...
Yeah. Where's my garage? Where's my garage at? Where's my garage in? have 170. Okay, so I could get. No, let's
Take
wait.
care then.
Let's
And
wait.
thanks for nothing.
Let's wait.
Well then, young man. How did it go?
I didn't say a word.
There's a good lad.
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin. The bastards. And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yitchin.
Sir, I can send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Should be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir.
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night.
Where's my remote? Oh, there it is.
Where are you going? Where the hell have you been? Let's go.
I remember that place. But I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still,
What is
we'd
this
better
food?
keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then. So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go. Found anything, lad?
Not yet.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
If these old eyes of mine ain't playing tricks on me, there's a sappy charcoal to the left of the road.
No, I guess hit it.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses too. Our milker here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness.
Hmm.
We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough.
Hmm.
The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Ah, of course the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it up.
I'm gonna save here because I won't try this again. Okay, put up again.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Hide it from the road.
Ah, of course the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you. They got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Samine was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the word... Yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there, too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Where I go?
Than the others. All right. Everyone must be laughing at me. Why? Some people
One
might
is
like
one.
it. I don't know who'd like that. And did they do something? What the fuck?
Those
you imagine
definitely
they
aren't the
do?
blacksmith's
Light up in
hands.
the dark. Leave him be, Hansa. You're right. They did something. They rolled around and gave off sparks.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Isn't it a bit dangerous, just charging in?
Sure it's dangerous, youngster. But if you're more dangerous than them bastards, it'll all end well.
So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it too. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
Some pond water on your end in the woods. Don't do that. Damn thing. Stop with the feet. Come on, who claims he was a priest? He can't even find one star. Don't you think he'd have a better look? Hey, it ain't his fault. What's wrong with his leg? What's wrong?
Now you're mine, you fuck! We'll finish this quickly! Wanker! Hey! That's the last one! Yeah! Don't spare him! No match for us!
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Yeah, true.
I'll be done with you in a flash!
Amen to you.
Okay, I missed out.
What's the hold up, damn it? Hey, Henry, get over here. Hey, Henry, get up.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Well, we can't ask them now.
Oh, well. That's how it goes sometimes.
But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
I am. Let's go.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours. Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
At them! Hammer them, men!
Yeah! Don't spare him! I'll hack your ass off!
Hey! Last one!
Take that! I'll rip your arse open! At them! We'll finish.
I don't know if I can shoot him.
Go at him from the right!
Don't spare him!
Surround him!
Help me!
Good!
This has been going on too long. Don't spare him!
You'll be sorry! Slice him up! Right on the noggin! They got what they deserved, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
I'm a
Come
nobleman.
here!
You have to spare me.
Oh, do be quiet. We'll decide what to do with you later.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks.
Did you see which way?
No! I had other things on my hands.
But they...
Are you deaf? They took them captive. They were in cahoots. And they deserve the...
I'll go with...
Great. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards.
And what punishment?
Now listen up, and if you
I'll go and track.
Great.
Where to go? This way? No. Wrong way. Start what floor is that on?
Nice.
When was that on?
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I...
One-on-one, even if the noose is...
Fuck! Alright.
I might.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Cool.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with... You did a good job, youngster. And so you don't say I had you clamoring over these rocks for nothing.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible.
What's gonna happen with that?
You mean Radovan's hands? The other fella was tied up, so who knows what went. Gnarly'll have a word with him.
Sir, Venser surrendered because I promised to put in a good word for him.
Well, it's nice that you promised him.
All right. A ride would be great.
Wait until you're...
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Venser's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gules.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
Thief robbing a thief? What a world.
I'm still a nobleman, if you don't mind. So I'm not a thief. I'm a robber baron.
A thief's a thief.
Where are you taking us?
To Samin, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realize you can't just execute me.
It depends. By rights, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and knock your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
If Lord Samin's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Frenzy.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on and on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear I'm a Marcel.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Ha! Every man she could. I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. And this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right! You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Everyone's like...
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
God be with you.
Right, we're in Troskowitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Sameen sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
I could use some sleep.
If we could see. Oh, there we go there.
Go grant you help.
I could use some.
So,
It turned out they tried to...
Oh,
aye. They plotted with some...
the bastards. And how did you get the car?
I went to Semin.
Me, Lord Samin, and...
Well, God's nail.
That's right. They were...
Indeed.
I'm not sure.
I know what.
Now, don't worry. I don't...
Anyway, the main thing is,
No doubt.
and you've earned a some mercenary once had his Kira, so now it's yours.
Thanks.
Look, you must have seen that.
I I haven't seen Agnes.
Pretty doesn't do it. And how about you, lad?
Yeah.
A girl? A wedding? So the old Semin wants...
Excellent.
Hold your horses. You can't...
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. That's just...
Nah.
God's nails. You... And you're right. Relax. There's this old...
And he can pray for us?
God's nails. The word is... And folks say, from the description...
Welded Spanish steel?
See now? You do...
Naturally.
They say that people from... I even heard he made a pact with the devil.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea.
What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern.
Where can I
I know he has a...
Right. In return...
If it means so much, go and see Betty from the... She'll definitely tell you more. But Henry, if there's the best sword in the world...
Okay. Inspect, how do I equip it? How do I equip things? Worst gear. Oh, again, big wizards. How do I do it? Oh, that way. Oh, okay. I'll go back and see what horse stuff I have. Who's not paying attention? I guess that's all I have, I guess.
Greetings.
Well, I guess that's doing it. That does it for now, guys. I will be back sometime. I don't know when. But sometime.